Next topic related to Cisco ISE is CLI, command line interface. Again, normally I do CLI end of the course, but here I will show you some basic command. But when we reach to the end, I will show you some advanced troubleshooting command. Okay, so keep in mind these are some basic command you need to know. Sometime some like 20% thing you cannot do graphically. One way or another way you need to go to CLI, and as an administrator and engineer you need to know CLI, because most of the time you can easily do through CLI rather than graphically. I saw many administrator and system administrator and firewall administrator, they use frequently CLI rather than to use GUI for some reason, and they like it, and it's a good thing. So that's why you can use CLI and Cisco ISE. You can connect through SSH, you can connect directly through console. In our case, because our firewall is not start, so we will use direct console, but you can use SSH to log into your Cisco ISE and you can use them. Okay, and we will go through some commands so that you need to know. Basically there are two mode and Cisco ISE CLI. Exec mode, same like in router switches, Cisco router and switches. And configuration mode, when you first time log in you will see exec mode with the hash sign, this one. And when you type configure terminal, so it will take you to the configuration mode. These are the only two mode when you can use them. And you can use exit, you can use end command, and you can use control Z, same like a router and switch, to come out from configuration mode. First I will show you some exec mode command. Okay, and it's easy, it's like a router and switches, so don't worry that you need to know these command. So let me go to here. So I'm already logged into Cisco ISE here. Let me log in. Admin password was abc@12345. Okay, so now I'm logging, and you see the first thing is this hash pound sign either. ISE means this the host name, admin is user, and you are logged into exec mode. This means you are logged in exec mode. Now if you know all the command, you just need to type question mark and it will show you all the command which you can run in this mode, like application, backup, banner, clock, configure, copy, crypto, debug, and so on. Ping, SSH, telnet, terminal. These are the command which you can run in this mode. Control L to clear the screen. Either you can type CLS to clear the screen. Either you can type clear screen to clear the screen. Suppose I'm here and I want to clear the screen, CLS. It clear the screen, it will take you. This is the Cisco ISE command, not a shortcut which I'm using. And now I'm in exec mode of Cisco ISE. First is the host name, and after that is the username, and then pound sign represent that you are in exec mode. Here in this mode you can do a lot of things. Suppose if you type show question mark, same like a Cisco switches and router, it will show you the command after show. But if you type show and question mark, so whatever starting from show, they will show you those command. Either if I say S and question mark, two things start from S. S better CLS, let me type C and question mark. So they say from C, four things starting: clock, configure, copy, and crypto. Same like a router and switch. So suppose if I say clock, but I don't know the next command, you can type question mark. It will say that you can use set command. So I say set, then question mark. So it's showing you that you need to type 3-letter month of the year, like a January. They give an example as well. So in this way you can get help, same like a router and switch is easy. Also, even if you say help and enter, So they say that, okay, you need to type a question mark to get help. And even if they give an example that show question mark, and then they say show PR question mark. So when you type help that I need help, I don't know about the CLI ISE. So they say don't worry, it's same like a Cisco switches and router. You can type a question mark to get help and type the command in this way. So don't worry, Cisco ISE CLI is similar like a router and switch. Now let's start some basic command of this mode. In this mode, application reset password. If you want to reset the password, suppose for any user, right now we have only this user admin. So you can use this command to reset the password. Okay. So in which mode? In exec mode we can do this one. Then application start. If you want to start the application, you can use again this command and type ISE. It will start. And you can use stop this as well. And ISE, type the ISE. ISE is just the keyword you need to type. It's not the username or host name or something. So if you want to stop the application UI and you want to start and you want to restart, if you want to reset a password for user, you need to use this command and this mode. Then if you want to check show application status ISE, which application is running, the one which I told you, that if application server is running, then you can access Cisco ISE graphically. So this is the command to type show application status ISE, that show me all the application which is running or whatever, stop or whatever. So they said database listener and application server. This is the one which we are interested right now. Application server. It means I can take graphical of this device now. Through CLI it's okay, but if I want, so this application server has to be running state, then you can access them. And some of them is disabled, some of them is initialized. It will show you like this. So you can use this command in this mode, exec mode. Control L, either you can type CLS to clear the screen. Then show clock. If you want to check the clock, you can type this command. It will show you the clock and time. Show clock. And even you can set the clock here. Clock set, same like a router switch, type the month and day and whatever. Suppose January, and then it's day suppose 1, just typing. And then hour, minute and second. Suppose 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second. And then it's asking you in 4 digits year. Suppose I said 2021. And now CR means carriage return. That the command is completed, same like a router switch, and you can enter. But I don't want to change the time. And this one, but this is the way to set the clock, and CLS to clear the screen. So I can check the time and I can configure the time using this mode. Then copy command. Copy running to startup configuration. We already know from Cisco. I don't want to explain you. And again, if you want, startup to running configuration. And if you want to see show running configuration, it will show you all the running configuration in Cisco ISE. So after a while, it will show you like a router and switch. You can see interface IP and DNS detail is there, and so many things are there. Okay, CLS to clear the screen. Next, for debug, you can use this mode, debug, and you can type debug all, debug application, CDP, configuration, and for so many things you can use debug. Suppose I say all. So it will show me after a while whatever the logs related. It can be application log, it can be backup and restore, either configuration, ICMP related. So whatever, they will show you here those logs. So let me, it has to show us some of the logs has to be running like a system related. I don't know, for some reason it's not showing me, but it will show you the logs because I say all. So for debug, you can use this mode. And if you don't need, just say undebug all, same like a Cisco router and switch. So for debug purpose, we can use this mode. Okay, CLS either clear screen, either control L to clear the screen. Then to restart, reboot, shut down, reload, for those things you can use this mode as well, like a reload. Question mark is complete command. When you enter, it will reload, but I don't want. Halt means to shut down. If you want to shut down Cisco ISE, you can use this command, type halt. You know, this is a Linux base, because Cisco ISE behind the scene there is a Linux, Red Hat Linux. Okay, so that's why some of the command is related to Linux. Then password. If you want to change the password, you can use this command, password command, to change the password. Then ping command. Like if I want to ping something, normally which we do in router and switch is not reachable because this is not connected to the internet. Same as trace route. You can use trace route, suppose at 8 to, if it is reachable, it will show you. Otherwise, it say no. It will show you each and everything. So it only show me one hop because it's not reachable. So like a ping, trace route, all those commands you can use. SSH, you can use this mode for SSH connectivity. SSH and type the IP address and username. Yes, CLI user only. Then as a graphically you need to type the old password. So where I was, yeah, SSH. So it's telling you that type the host name, either the IP address. Suppose I want to do SSH to 1.1.1 question mark. So now they say user, suppose user is admin. And then if you port is different one, you can change port command. By default is 22, yeah. So I say 22. And you can type version, which version of Cisco SSH is this. Okay. So SSH admin port 22 version 2, there is 2 SSH version, you already know, yeah. And then enter. And this way you will connect to the, what is called, to 111. So you can take SSH from here to any of your network device if it is allowed. You can change the port as well. If SSH is on different port, you need to type port command. And which version is running of Cisco, SSH, you can type version as well. So again, you can use that one. Suppose if I say password, enter. So it said type the old password. So old password is ABC@12345. Now it's asking me new password. So new password ABC@12345 I make them 6. Again, it will ask me to put the new password. So in this way, I change my password. So if I exit from here, now I need to log in with new username and password. Username the same, but password. And here I can type ABC@12345 Now I'm logging with new password. But because I need to take a graphical of this one, so let me go to any PC which I can log into this ISE, because I'm using this ISE temporary on this ISE. It's not connected to anywhere. But for Zulfikar question, I need to clarify. So just give me a minute. So I change the password, okay, through CLI. Now let me go to this window and I need to access this ISE from here, because ISE and this window in the same network. So just give me a minute to access from here and check the new password. So let me go to browser. Don't worry, don't worry that what I'm doing is I jump from one place to another place. Forget about this one. 1.50. I think so. HTTPS question mark 192.168 1.50. Let me go back to ISE. What was the IP so that I can type them here. Okay, so you can check the IP here as well. Show running interface. Show running interface. Either you can type directly show interface G0. This is the first interface where you assign the IP. So it's 1.250 IP. So let me go to window and let's go back. 1.250 and let me maximize this one, advance and proceed. So it will show you a window like this, and admin abc@12345 So you see they say is invalid username and password. There is another problem as well, because I'm using Arabic keyboard. So when I type ABC, so @ is something else. It's showing me something else. @ is here in Arabic. 1 2 3 4 5 and copy admin and paste. So now it's clear to you. No, this what I was saying, that if you use that command, it will only change the CLI, not the GUI. Okay, so let me close this and go back to, sorry, not window. Let me go back to ISE. Okay, and let me maximize this one again. Just 1 minute. It was not this one, it was this ISE. Okay, so let me go back and Control L to clear the screen, either CLS, either clear screen. All these three commands you can use. So where I was, yeah, he asked me about the password, so I explained them now. What else? So reload, shutdown, halt, which we use, password, ping, trace route, all those commands can be run here. Even if you say show interface, which I used just now, show interface gig 0. So this is my IP. If you want to check your IP, so this is the IP. Even without gig, it will show you all the interfaces. So these are all the interfaces. Some of them have IP, some of them don't have. If you are using the real one, it will show you many interfaces. In this way, you can use question mark, show backup, show banner, show CDP, show clock, show CPU, show disk, and show interface, show inventory, show IP, like a show IP route. You know, it will show you the route. So this is my route. So let me clear the screen, show IP route. So it's better to show you some show command. It's better to show you some show command. So like show IP route, if you want to check your routing table, you can use this one. Show backup status, because later on we will use this one. So you can say that show backup status, it will show you the backup status. There is no such backup. Even you can say show backup history, I believe this is the command, yeah. So there is no history and I never take a backup in this system. Then show CDP neighbor, the one which we use in router and switches. Then show logging system related logs, if you want to see system related log. And spacebar, the same procedure, enter one by one. Show NTP, we will use a bit later this one as well. Sorry, show NTP. So I believe, yeah, NTP is not configured, so it will show you NTP. Show clock, to show you clock. Show time zone, to show you your time zone. So I'm in UTC time zone. Show uptime, from how long this device is on. So it's almost 2 hours this system I started them. So you can use show uptime to see. Show user, who is login. So only admin I have. So this is the admin which you can see. And show version to check the version. Which version I'm running? I am version 2.7, which you can see from here. So these are the some show command, and for more you can type question mark to see a lot of show command. Okay, and now coming to another mode, which is configuration mode. So let's check out how we can go to configuration. Type config T and enter. Now I'm in configuration mode. You can go out from this mode using Control Z. You can use exit, either you can use end, so it will kick you out. Config T, you can use exit to come out, and config T, you can use Control Z to come out from here. And you can use up arrow like a Cisco router and switches to put that command again. Now I'm in configuration mode. Quickly, if I want to change interface IP gig 1, and here you can type the IP address, you can type end command. So suppose IP address 192.168.1.50 suppose, and subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and then you can need to type no because I don't want to change, so I say no. And no shutdown, same like a router and switch, and this way you will change the IP address. In this mode, I'm in configuration mode. CLS to clear the screen. CLS is working in this mode as well. Clear screen is also working in this mode. Clear screen. And also Control L is working in this mode as well directly. No need to be in the other mode. Then change the host name. Suppose ISE, and I say suppose UK. Okay, again it will restart the services. I don't want to restart, but if you say yes, so it will change the name to this one. So host name can be changed in this mode. Default route can be configured here. IP default gateway, and you can type suppose your gateway 192.168.1.254 whatever, and enter. It will change the gateway. Okay, and how you can check? Do command, do show IP route, because this command belongs to the other mode. And you can see now I changed the gateway to 1.254. So you can change the gateway route. IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0, suppose default route. Okay, and next is 192.168.1.254 suppose. I mistyped something, so IP route 0.0.0 question mark, then subnet mask 0.0.0.0, and then the gateway 192.168.1.254 suppose, and enter. Sorry, gateway, I did not type gateway command, and then 192.168.1.254. So in this way you can put the gateway as well. Okay, because they said it's already you put them, but I'm just showing you they differ. This is the way to put the route. So route can be configured in this mode. What else you can do? IP domain name, we do this one. Yeah, suppose test.local, this is my domain name which we will use later on. So again I don't want to change because it will restart, and no. So domain IP name server DNS entry, again we can use 8.8.8.8. we use this one in routers. Yeah, later on we will use them again. It says duplicated because it's already there, so let me change them to something else. Okay, and again so I say no, it will disconnect everything. Then to create a new user, you can use username. Suppose I say Ali, and then password. So password can be put two different way, and hashes, you know, I already told you in many courses how you can create a hash. And also in plain text, so in plain text I say ABC@12345, and then role, what role you want to assign them. So I say admin role, and that's it, and enter. So username Ali has been created. Now I can log in through Ali as well. Exit, and I can say Ali, and password is ABC@12345. I type wrongly Ali abc@12345. Yeah, so I log in now as a Ali. Show user, and now you can see Ali is, which is a admin role. So you can create a username and you can change the password of this user. Okay, you need to type the username and then you can change. So these are the few command, okay, and which you can use in this mode. Again, if you need configuration terminal, type question mark. It will show you change the clock, show CDP. You can change the host name, ICMP, interfaces detail, logging detail, password policy. To put the password policy, repository to create, we will use this one, and username and etc. And CLS. That's it. This enough for a basic CLI you need to know. I already put them here, and also I will share you the notepad as well. Okay, and some more command are also there. So these are the basic command you need to know. It's almost router and switches command.